Hello, everyone. We are live right now. Let's wait for a couple of minutes while you're all getting here. So, before we will start, of course, we are talking today about the beloved program, American Spaces Volunteer Program. It has started, recruitment started already. You can apply nationwide. And we will talk to Nata Andreev today about this program. She will tell us all of the details, all of the juicy information, juicy secrets, tips, and tricks how to get in. So stay tuned, be careful, be attentive, ask questions in the comment section below, do all of those good things, and share this Facebook Live with those who might be interested as well. So, Nata, I think we can start. People are getting
Yeah,
here,
sure.
people are getting online. So, let me put this on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And I need to make it bigger.
yep.
So while we are waiting for people to join, if you are watching and would like to share with us, what is your mood today? Leave your numbers in the comment section at this live. Sasha, how are you feeling? Are you a one? Are you a two? Are you a three,
So,
four?
so I wake up like at 3. I woke up like 3. Then, for a second, when I drink coffee, I felt like
Hmm.
4. And
Okay.
most of the times, I'm 2. Yeah,
Uh,
one I will be evening at home when I will be just relaxing, probably.
yes. Who doesn't like a session of singing in your hairbrush or singing in the bathroom? All right, but it is a three.
Yeah, Valeria
All
is a
right,
3.
good,
She's
good. I mean, it's
she's
the middle of
feeling
the
the
week.
mood.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It's the middle of the week. Monday is usually the hardest one, and then people start getting in the groove, in the
Hmm.
rhythm. And yeah, started to be more of fourish. Yeah. Ooh, all right.
So,
Um,
I mean,
yep.
I think people
Let's
will
get this
just get
started.
joined,
Started.
but yeah, you just can leave your comments even if you haven't managed to get online. Feel free to share your mood with us even later. We still are curious. We want to see your involvement already.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
let's go and talk about the program.
Mm-hmm.
And let's start with the presentation, right? So, should I start or you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can start.
Okay, so I'm Alexander Villero. Here in America House, I'm an event manager, and also I'm a volunteer coordinator. I also receive a lot of help from my colleagues, from Valeria and Margareta. They're helping me a lot with dealing with volunteers. We're sharing responsibilities. For example, Valeria, she's doing more social networks, so she will guide volunteers through this online process. Margareta is more about writing articles, all of this kind of stuff. So if you want to become a writer or a journalist, you might be very interested in conversations with her. And I'm like, let's say, not a mentor, but
But
I'm
kind
the
of a
one who
mentor.
will. Huh?
Kind of a mentor for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'm just gonna give you tips on how to create an event, how to deal with a lot of responsibilities at the same time. I'm responsible for delivering information from, for example,
Mm-hmm.
from Nata to volunteers. So I'm like the I'm between, let's say, embassy and
Mm-hmm.
America and American Spaces volunteers. So yeah,
Yep.
that's me.
All right.
And
And speaking of
Nata.
Nata,
Mhm.
hi everybody. My name is Nata Andreev. I am the Education Outreach Coordinator in the Public Diplomacy section of the U.S. Embassy. So, yep, Sasha was right, and I wanted him to do the introduction because even though all the volunteers and coordinators are working mostly with moi, you will have your local coordinators who will guide you through step-by-step process to make sure you are completing your responsibility the right way. And I am actually the one that started the program 7 years ago, and I'll talk about this a little bit later. But the goal of the whole project was to actually help our American spaces to reach new potentials. So, speaking of American spaces, I think it will be very nice if I actually tell everybody who we are and what we do, because some people know us, some people visited us, but here is the like official statement of who the American spaces are. So basically, everywhere in the world where the U.S. government has an official representative, which it will be an embassy or a consulate, you will find some type of American spaces attached to them. And there are more than 600 American spaces across the globe, and that will be in 142 countries. They're very diverse, but their goal and their mission is basically the same, to make sure there is an active platform that could build the bridge between the US government and US people with the local population. And in Moldova, we also have four American spaces. One is located in Bulls. I mean, it's the sister of America House Chisinau. It's America House Bulls. Then we also have the American Corner Ungen, which is located in the local library Dmitry Kantemir. And we also have an American Corner in Tiraspol, and that one is located with the Taras Shevchenko University. So basically, when you walk into an American space, what you will see is a very chill and nice atmosphere with very creative people who come here to develop their English skills, who socialize, to find out new stuff, make sure their networking is expanding. And not only the people, but you'll also have additional resources like books, movies, and board games to help you socialize even better. And not just that, but at the America House Chisinau, you'll find the Education USA component. And the Education USA component helps you to find out everything that you need to know about studying in the US. So that's who we are. That's what we represent, sort of, kind of. And now a little bit about the program, because this program it's been around for 7 years. If I'm not mistaken, we are already recruiting for the 12th group of volunteers. The program evolved a lot because at the beginning it was 1 year and now it's only 6 months. So half a year you're volunteering with us and then the recruiting starts again. And the recruiting lasts for 2 weeks. And actually, this is the second week of recruiting. And this is your last week of recruiting because the deadline is October 23rd. Yes, very important. October 23rd at 0000 p.m. will be sort of your last chance. AM. AM, I think. So yes, at the end
I
of the
mean, it's just
day,
0 0.
it's zero zeros. But Sunday is your last day that you can apply for the American Spaces Volunteer Program. Who are we looking for? Right? Because this program, even though it's super cool, it's super fun, it's not for everyone. We are looking for young people that are either 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we are looking for young people that are leaders in their community who wants to not just develop themselves and their skills, but also to bring their communities closer to us using the American Spaces as a platform for that meeting. Um, This program, that's why we are doing this live in English. That's all our promo materials are in English because we will mostly, I say a good 90% of the program is in English. So the trainings will be in English. Some of the meetings will be in English. Even we casually speak in English. So if you're looking for the opportunity to develop your English skills besides the classroom of your high school or your university, I think this is definitely the program that could help you with that. And also, as I said, we're looking for active people who are looking for ways to get involved, to, develop their CV and resume, build up their portfolio with really cool stuff that they can add there. Sasha, you're gonna tell me when we have questions, right?
Of course, we
Ah,
already
cool.
have several questions from the
Oh,
forums that everyone who wanted to participate in this Facebook Live filled in.
gotcha.
But I'm gonna get to this later because I don't want to interrupt you right now
Mm-hmm. All right.
because you're just
Uh,
answering a lot of questions that they already asked. So
mm-hmm. Yes, I think yes. Let's keep the Q&A session at the end because I think I might answer the questions as we
exactly,
go through this presentation.
yep.
All right. So, what are the benefits of the program, right? You will spend 6 months with American Spaces. You are dedicating your time, your energy. You bring in new ideas and new approaches. And what's in for you? What's in for our volunteers? So, first of all, at the end of the 6 months, um, every volunteer who successfully completes the program and all the tasks will be rewarded with a certificate from the public diplomacy section of the US Embassy. So I think for anyone who is looking for that cherry on top, you know what I mean, for their resume and CV, I think volunteering with American Spaces in Moldova could be that weight that you have in your portfolio to show how involved you are. And was it you? I think it was you. We talked about how many of our volunteers go on and apply for exchange programs, and that helps a lot for future projects that you want to get involved. You also
And
get a yes.
and there is a community event like right now
Mm-hmm,
we are this weekend we are hosting an event like city quest that is
mm-hmm.
organized by our volunteer, recent volunteer, the one I mean present volunteer, and the one that was like in a previous generation, so they are
How
even
cool!
collaborating.
How cool is that? I even know who you're talking
Yeah, it's
about.
like
You're talking
community.
about Julian and Rado, right?
Exactly, yep.
Yes, that is so beautiful to see a former volunteer and a present volunteer collaborating together and using the American Spaces platform for their own projects and own events. And by the way, also, can you put in like a little text down the road? Because on Friday, you will have the opportunity to watch an Instagram live with Sasha and former volunteers. And if you don't believe us that the program is very, very cool, then you can ask the volunteers who already been through this program. And it's almost with this group, it's going to be over 200 people that went through this program since it started in 2015. So if you have other questions for people who already participated, then absolutely join the Instagram live this Friday. I'll be in Ungen, by the way, so I'll watch from there. So another
Say hi to Nata if you will see her there.
absolutely. So another benefit of the program is actually that all the volunteers they benefit from training in visual design, social media, public speaking. Honestly, a lot of topics, and we have different coordinators that will give you this trainings. As Sasha mentioned, we have Margareta who does a lot of writing and she does really good training in writing. So if you are interested to develop the skill, especially if you want to apply for universities and write essays, I think working with Margareta will just enlighten your experience. We have Valeria, we have Christina, both Christinas and Olga that are working a lot with social media content, and they will definitely help you out with that. So it's not that you are alone in this program. You're always helped and surrounded by great coordinators. And honestly, the last one is my favorite because you get hands-on experience in event management. So that means you're not just being there on the side ways on the sidewalk, just participating passively. You are the one coming in front of the audience. You are the one organizing the events. You are the leaders of your events. You are the face of this American Spaces programs. So you're the one saying, "Hi, welcome to America House. Welcome to this conversation session or this movie screening." So you are not just a passive member of the team, you are a super active member of the program, and we put you in front, obviously after a lot of training and a lot of meetings and sessions and all of that. So, uh, what are you going to do for the 6 months that you are volunteering with us? First of all, you will help all the staff with different programs, with different events. And we are not looking only at the, on-site events that are happening at our American Spaces, but we're also looking at very charismatic people that will be able to speak in front of the camera during a Facebook Live, just like me and Sasha are having right now, and also Instagram Lives. So if you love speaking and talking and engaging with people, not just in physical presence, but also virtually, then it's this program is definitely for you. You will also be creating engaging content for American Spaces social media platforms. And this time we're looking at Reels for Instagram. I think we'll really be focused on that. So if you want to discover Reels, you want to discover video editing and making videos, and not just any videos, but focused on storytelling about great people, about inspiring stories, that will be the way to do it. And also, as I mentioned, you'll have the opportunity to write articles about our great events that we do. And not just that, about different topics that are interest of you and interest of our audiences as well. So, events, social media, and articles. This will be the three main categories that you will be involved in. So, how to apply? I think it's easy. There are people who think it's hard, but I know programs that actually, after you go through forms and forms, they will even have interviews with you, and then you will get to be chosen. So I think the way we recruit our volunteers is really easy. So, number one, you complete the application form. It's a Google form, and you will find the link to this Google form on all our social media platforms. Every single time we share a post about it, we mention that this Google form, it's either in the post description or it's our Instagram bios. And at the end of this presentation, I will share how you can find every single American Space online on Facebook and Instagram. These are the two platforms that we are mainly active on. So, number one, the Google form. You complete it, you tell us about yourself, about your hobbies, about your passions. It's really not that difficult. And if I may, I would love to share
Share it,
it
right?
with you. Yes.
Great.
And I think then we can go to back to the presentation. I just wanted to
Of
give
course.
people a little taste of what's expected. All right, so here is the application. As you can see, it's about your name, your contact information, where are you from, your passions, your hobbies, a few questions that ask you if you're a volunteer at other organization, if you have volunteer experience, then share it with us, and all that good stuff. If you don't believe me, let's go to Instagram to Kishino page. Da-da-da-da. I love the music in the background. Mhm. A look as that. You click on here, volunteer application form, and it will take you straight for to the
We
volunteer
don't see
form.
it yet. I think it
You
may be.
oh good.
Yeah,
But did
but
you see the
it's
Instagram
there.
part?
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
just go on the in the bio. There's a link. You just go there. There's a lot of things there, but on the top of it of this screen, you will see the application form. So just check it there. You know better how to use Instagram than we do, so you know.
Yes, absolutely. So, and even if you go, to the Ungain page or Tiraspol page or Bell's page, they all have the same basic structure. So, no matter to what city you go, you will still find the same link to the same Google form. So, you need to complete the Google form. And then the second component is you need to send us a video, a 60-second video, so not more than a minute video, in which you are supposedly invite people to join you for an event at America House. This can be an online event, this can be an in-person event, and also everywhere we tell you specifically and exactly the email address that you need to send the video to. So in this video, you can mention your name and greet your audience. You can tell us a little bit what the event is about and a reason why people should attend. So for example, I'll give you an example and then Sasha can give you an example. Sasha, you can think for an online event, I'll think for an in-person event. So what you need to do in the video is exactly, I mean, not exactly word by word, uh, me and Sasha will say, but close to that. So, hi everybody. My name is Nata. I am a volunteer at America House. And guess what? This Friday, we are inviting everybody to join us for a conversation session with a great speaker. She is from the United States and she traveled to Mars. And she is here in Chisinau. And on Friday, you can meet Miss Carson at America House. Join us. You will not regret it. When was the last time you met a person that traveled to Mars? Boom. That's all it is. You need a video invitation to an event happening at America House. Now, Sasha, you go.
Now, so I'm doing an online thing. So I
Mhm.
love like some drama to be there. So hi there. I didn't knew that you are here. I'm Sasha Villero from Chisinau, and I'm inviting you to our online event that is called Fabulous Halloween. Boo, get it? So we are gonna talk about the history of being spooky in the United States. You are welcome.
Exactly.
That's it.
And the reason why we have the video component in our application is because we are looking for people that are, feeling pretty good in front of the camera, being able to do a little video, a little editing. We don't need like Hollywood level. It's cut, paste, chick, chick, you know, you put all the videos together in one. We want people who will record themselves, who know how to do it. And mostly, honestly, for me, I need to know for sure that you know how to send a video. Sometimes it gets so challenging. And you can upload it to Drive, to Google Drive, and then share the link to it. Make sure you are giving the rights so people can see the video. You can share it through WeTransfer, which is a platform that allows you to send videos up to, I don't know, 4 gigabytes. I don't know. You need to
Yeah,
check, but there are
yeah.
different
You will be
platforms that,
able.
yeah, there are different platforms that allow you to send videos. So be creative, show that you know what to do and you know how to operate all these platforms. And that's why we have a video. Please, please keep in mind that an application is considered complete if you did the Google form and you send the video. If it doesn't have one of this component, your application is considered incomplete and will not be going through the voting process. So keep in mind, please. Yes, you have a question.
I have a suggestion.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
please, not that told you what to do. I'm telling you what not to do. So I'm gonna show you. Please not do not record the video like this. You know, don't stand like this and don't record video like this. Just put the camera. Uh, make it the thing that seems more easy. We don't want to be dizzy. We want to understand what you are talking about. Don't worry if your English is not perfect. Really, it's
Yes,
not that big of a deal. Just make it
yes.
like this static picture. Uh, Nice, decent light. Right now, I don't have a good one, but at least you can see my face. You
Oh,
can
no, it's
see
pretty good.
that my face. Thank you. So, like, you can see that there's not a lot of like details that are not
Distraction.
necessary,
Yeah.
distractions. So pay attention to this. It's again, as Nata said, it's nothing like Hollywood level or something like this, but those details tells a lot about you, and they make
Hmm.
your video more attractive. So just keep in mind, don't shake it like this, please.
You can tell Sasha is speaking from past traumas of.
Oh yes.
So absolutely, it. Please do not worry about your English, your accent, or grammar whenever you're doing this, because even
Agree.
though it is a program that is giving you the opportunity to develop your English skills, but we also have events that are happening in Russian and Romanian. So it's okay if your English is not like super fluent and you have this fancy accent, can be a British accent or an American accent. You know what I mean? It will come with time, trust me. So don't worry about that. Make sure your image is great, your camera is steady, and you are really showing us some video skills. It's very important. All right. So, as I said, there are a few things that are approaching. You will have an Instagram Live with alumni or former volunteers. You will get to meet people who already did this program before you. If you have questions for volunteers specifically, join them on Instagram. It's going to be on America House Chisinau page, but it will be shared by all the others. The deadline for the recruitment and to submit both your Google form and the video will be October 23rd, this Sunday, and that's it. So the next recruitment is going to be in 6 months. So if you're not in this group, then you may try your chance next year. And finalists, only finalists will be contacted on October 26th. It will be an email from me saying, congratulations, you got this. Do you still want to be in this program? And here are further instructions. So, you can email us and ask what's the status. But as we mentioned here, only finalists will be contacted and only finalists will receive a message from me. So don't forget this Sunday deadline, application form completed, Google form and video. Very, very important about that.
And very
Uh,
important thing, one more
mhm,
about emails. Please, last time we had several moments when you don't check email. Please, first of all, check your email. Sometimes check your spam box.
mhm,
Sometimes,
mhm.
and make sure that you have enough space on your email, because we faced several times this problem that people were not able to receive the email just because the it was just full. So
Yes,
please check all of those details to not miss your opportunity, to not miss this wonderful chance.
especially if you applied, you know it's coming. And we told you the date, which is October 26th. So, you know what I mean? But, don't expect like for it to be first thing in the morning. It will take some time. And I think just a comment that I did not mention through this whole program is that even though you may not have an American space or center in your city or town, you can still apply because there are things that we do from home, like creating social media content. And but we had to. I mean, in this group we have Daniela from Colibash, and she got involved with America Days, even though she is in Colibash. They were happening, all over the country. So there are ways to get involved, even though you are not from Chisinau, Belz, Tiraspol, or Rugeni. So please do not be discouraged. There's also chances of us visiting, and when I say us, I mean public diplomacy section, to visit you in your city, to visit your school, your community. Maybe you have an NGO that you're a part of, and we could come with different and cool events. So there are ways to get involved online and in person, even though you don't have an American space per se in your town. So that part. But here you are. Here how you can find us on social media, on Facebook and on Instagram. Everywhere it's pretty much the same information. This week we also have like current volunteers that are telling you how to apply, what are the benefits, and all the other cool stuff that I just told you. So if you don't like listening to us adults, see, I said us, Sasha,
I
adults.
mean, I'm not offended at this point anymore.
So so you can listen to your peers, right? You can listen to people that are in the same age category as you, telling you basically the same thing, but maybe you receive information better from other people. So, yep, I'm ready for any questions people may have.
So the one of the questions, by the way, feel free to leave your questions in the comment
Hmm.
section below. Even if you haven't managed to join us online, still leave this question in the comment section, and we will get back to this even in a written form. We will answer. We will make sure that everything was answered. But first of all, check this whole Facebook Live and make sure that we haven't answered it already. So one of the questions was about the video application. But
Hmm.
I think we answered completely. So again, don't do this. Don't do this. Please just keep it like this, simple, clear. Use your email. Read attentively what we are asking for, and I mean, use a little bit of your imagination.
Yeah,
Uh,
just
Film as many
imagine that
times as you want.
yes, and send us the best version.
Yep.
Uh, just imagine that you are organizing an event at one of our American spaces and you are inviting people to join you. That's it. That's pretty much what the whole fuss is about. And one thing that I'll mention again, it's because, speaking from experience, we are looking for people who can express themselves in front of the camera and who are not shy from the camera, because everything that we do will have a social media component. So if you are organizing an event at America House Chisinau, then you will be asked to do interactive stories, video stories, inviting people to join you over. We will also have, as I mentioned, a part of the volunteers will work with creating different video storytelling about interesting American and Moldovan people, or inspiring stories or some curiosities that come in a video form. So let's say you are a little bit of introvert, you don't really like in-person events, you don't like crowds, you don't like groups, but you like speaking in front of the camera because it makes you a little bit more comfortable. So there are stuff to do for different type of personalities in this program. For people who are very active and love talking to people and meeting new people, and there is also different stuff to do for people who are a little bit shy, but not of the camera. We like people who know how to work the camera, who know how to speak in front of the camera, who know how to still tell a story in front of the camera. So, yes, social media and videos will be a big component for the next group. So,
Exactly.
in that Google form, we have questions that will ask you how comfortable you are in front of a camera. Please do not lie. Please do not tell us that you are super comfortable in front of the camera And then when it's time to actually do the tasks, you tell us that you are not so comfortable to speak in front of your phone, which is like contradicts completely what you said in your applications. You are chosen based on the video and the application form. And I think if you don't really want to do it, then let other people have their chance. Don't steal other people's place in the program. If you don't really want it and you're not really into videos and you're not really into organizing events and all of that good stuff.
Also, Nata, we received several questions about the age restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people who are, for example, 14 or 15.
Mm-hmm.
Those who are 15, they will turn up 16
Mm-hmm.
during the, if they will get accepted, they will turn
Mm-hmm.
up 16 when it will, they will be already volunteers. They're
Mm-hmm.
14 years of age people who just really want to get in, but they're asking me about this gap age restriction. So
Mm-hmm.
how harsh we are on this, how strict we are, how strict we
Mm-hmm.
are about the age.
Yes, that's a good question. So I would say our ideal candidate would have 16 and will be 16 years old and up until 21. But obviously, in the past, we've done some exceptions here and there. So, for example, we did accept a few people who were 14 and 15, but that's only because their application was stellar, their video was great, and their motivation was always, on fire. So they respected deadlines, they communicated openly. They told us in advance that, hey, I'm a little bit younger, but I really want this program and I really want this to happen. I am committed to this experience. So I think it's all up to those candidates to be able to complete the application form and the video in such a way that it will definitely get a yes from coordinators. Because what happens next is all the coordinators from Chisinau, Bulls, Ungeni, and Tiraspol, they're reading your applications, we're watching your videos, and everybody gets to vote a yes, a no, and a maybe. So it's up to you to be able to capture people's attention, curiosity, and interest and get the yes from the majority of coordinators.
Agree. Thank you for that advice. And also one more tip: when you will record
Mm-hmm.
the video, just check what we are doing usually on our social media. You know, go on the Ungin page, go on Tiraspol page, Belts page. Just check what are we doing, and it will give you like the perception of
Mm-hmm.
what we are expecting you to do. It doesn't mean that
Yes.
you need to invite the ambassador. You know, it's not about that. It's just at least we saw that we've seen that you've paid attention to our events and you know what it's all about. So we will probably spend less time explaining you stuff about America House, and we will spend more time teaching you something that is super useful and like, and we know that you were involved even before that. So I had several applications last time. We had several applications from those people who were visiting our events very often, and they were like very active doing even those events. So of course we paid some extra attention to those people because we understood, okay, they are coming, they are interested in our events, and so probably they will be interested in doing something. So yeah, just go online. Just go online, search all the info that you can find about us.
I think this is a great advice, Sasha. And it's not just for our volunteer application, but people do this when they apply for jobs. People do when they apply for university, right? You are showing your interest in whatever company or university or program you're applying for. You go on their social media, you see what they're all about. And then whenever you are replying to the messages, you are replying to the questions we ask you in the Google form, then you can use actually, real time information and we can see your early commitment to this program because nothing shows you a higher interest than someone saying in their application that, yes, I come very often to America House Chisinau. My favorite event is actually Meet an American. I'm always eager to speak to Americans and find more about American culture or stuff like that. So, yes, research is actually probably gonna get you a higher chance of being accepted. Even, look, it's okay, it's up until Sunday, but we have lives, we have events happening in your cities. If you don't have an America House in your town, you can definitely join a live session or a Zoom session. You still have time to get involved, even though you never visited, you never got involved. Show the interest in what we're doing, and that's what we're looking for. And I believe, hey, maybe after the research, some people say maybe this is not for me, and that's totally fine. That's totally okay. We are really looking for dedicated young people. We want to invest in them and also, be a mutual beneficial relation.
I totally agree. And even if, in case you wouldn't be accepted this time, don't worry about this. It's
Hmm.
nothing personal. It's not that you are bad or something like this. It is just like we are looking for someone that will actually will benefit the most from this whole program and will do the most. I like I'm working here for a little bit more than a year, and so I've been
Hmm.
through two groups of volunteers, and there was like several applications that was in the first time and we didn't accept them then because they were not ready. And now they are here. They are part of our volunteer team, and they are doing really great. I'm telling you that.
Yep.
So it doesn't mean that you need to stop or something is wrong about you. Don't think about this. Please, please don't think that you are wrong.
Hmm.
Everything is
Hmm.
great. Everything is amazing, but the competition is very strong. It's very big, and we are just choosing um, those people who will actually be able to do something at this point. But again,
Hmm.
if not
Hmm.
this time, just try next time. It's
Yep.
nothing that serious. It's just pay attention and come over and visit us, even if you wouldn't get accepted. I know it's a harsh thing, but still, understand that it's not nothing wrong about you.
Yeah, and keep in mind we have two recruitings per year. So this this recruiting, then the next recruiting. The program is 6 months, so that's a way to give more people an opportunity to participate and become part of the whole group. So yeah, good luck to everybody.
I agree. I have nothing else to add. More things we'll discuss with other volunteers, with previous volunteers on October 19th. So check our Instagram page, Ahash Kishnel, and don't forget to subscribe to every page that we have. Ahash Belts, American Corner Ungenya, American Corner Tiraspol. Just go there and give them some love, and we will also pay attention to that.
Yes,
Trust me.
absolutely.
So feel free also to leave your questions, even if you haven't managed to join us online. Just leave your questions in the comment section below, and we will make sure to answer them lately. So thank you very much, all. Thank you, Nata, so much for finding time for us and our future volunteers and sharing such
Yes.
a useful information about the amazing volunteer program.
My pleasure. I cannot wait to read your applications and watch your videos.
Bye bye.
Bye.